Hello guys, how's everybody doing today? We are going to be covering the child tax credit payments, and these payments will start hitting the bank account today, but here's what you need to know. Now, most of the qualifying families will automatically receive the expanded payments, but those who do not have to file taxes or haven't done so, they will need to update their information with IRS. Most eligible families in the U.S. will get their first monthly payments of the expanded child tax credits today. The payments which were included in the American Rescue Plan change an existing tax credit by expanding the eligibility pool and increasing the money these families get. Under the expanded credit, the IRS also for the first time is offering the option to receive payments monthly rather than in a lump sum as a tax refund. Now, the expanded payments are expected to significantly decrease the number of children living in poverty. And I know you guys need this money out there. You guys that have children, and me, I have children. One child that qualifies for this, and I can really use this money. So this is going to help a lot of people. Now, these payments under the expanded credit, the IRS also for the first time is offering this option to receive a monthly. The expanded payments are expected to significantly decrease the number of children who live in poverty. That's great for everybody. And the White House estimates that the child poverty could be reduced by as much as 50%. That's a good thing, right? And this major middle class tax relief and step in reducing child poverty is a remarkable economic victory for America, and it's also a moral one. And this is stated by the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. She said this. So it mentions here that most of the roughly 39 million families who are eligible have filed taxes recently or received stimulus checks, and you don't need to take any additional steps to receive the monthly benefit. But there's also an estimated 4 million to 8 million eligible children that are at risk of missing out because their families are not required to file taxes or they have not done so. Now, here's the kicker. Now, listen up, everybody. This is important. The non-filing households tend to be more vulnerable and the most need of assistance. So, although Biden, his administration had rolled out a number of online portals where families can update their information, the cumbersome government websites, language, technological barriers, and a general lack of public awareness threatened the impact of the program. But it's still a great program, and we're going to look at who qualifies for this. So if you have a child who is 17 or younger, as deductions on their taxes are eligible for that. Okay, and the full enhanced credit will be given to single filers, head of household single filers who earn as much as $112,500, and joint filers making up to $150,000 a year. And the payments begin to decrease for those making more. So as you make more money, you go past that threshold, that limit, the payments are going to start to decrease. With the credit completely phasing out for single payers earning more than $200,000. So at $200,000, it completely phases out. Or for married couples with incomes above $400,000, once again, completely phases out there. Now, the IRS determines the age of the child by how old the child is at the end of the year of the 2021 calendar. So, for example, your child is turning 18 this year, will not be eligible. So there are no work requirements, and you do not need a permanent home to claim the credits. Well, how much money do you get? That actually depends on how old your children are and how much money you make. And I mentioned to you earlier about the phase out period, where if single payers make more than $200,000, it completely phases out. 400,000 for married couples phases out. But once you go over the threshold limit for the single and individual and married filing joint yearly amount for your taxes, then it starts to decrease. So how much do you get though? And that depends on the age of the children. And parents eligible for the enhanced credit will get $300 a month per child under age 6 and $250 a month per child ages 6 to 17. Now these payments max out at $3,600 annually for each child under 6 and $3,000 for those ages 6 to 17. The credit, fully refundable, meaning families can still benefit even if they have no earned income or do not owe income taxes. Well, yeah, I know your next question is, well, how am I going to get this money? If you filed taxes in 2019 and 2020 or received a stimulus check, you should get a direct deposit. Now, if the IRS doesn't have your account information, your banking account information, then you just keep an eye out for a check in the mail because you might be getting a check in the mail. Now, if you don't see a direct deposit payment by today, you can visit the Child Tax Credit Update portal to see whether your information is up to date. Now, guys, I'm going to put a link to this Child Tax Credit Update portal in the comment section, so you can go down there and you can click that and open it up and check it out. Now, when will you get the payments? As you all know, we're talking about today. You're going to get the first payment for that. So the IRS is planning to send those payments out, direct deposits, on the 15th each month. So today's July 15th, so that'll be the first. This will be the first payment. Now August 13th will be the next one, and the reason behind this is because this payment falls on a Sunday, and the 15th falls on a Sunday. So they're going to do it on August the 13th. The next payment will be on September the 15th, then one after that, October 15th, November 15th, and so forth until the December the 15th. Now, if you don't want to get payments on a monthly basis, then you have an option to get the cash in a lump sum during your tax season. You can update that preference on the IRS website also. Now, a White House official here says that about 1 million people have chosen to do this so far. But I know you're thinking, well, what if I don't file my taxes, right? So if you were not required to file your taxes in 2019 and 2020 for some reason, or didn't do so, you have to go in and update your information with the IRS to receive the benefit, okay? Now, the IRS has released a tool for this online where parents can register their information electronically. The tool does not work well on your mobile devices, so it's best to use it on a laptop or a desktop computer. The tool is available only in English though, but the administration official said Spanish and other languages, they're working on those right now. They're in the works. So if you didn't receive the pandemic stimulus checks, the IRS will also use information uploaded to the non-filer tool to make sure you get those payments. Okay, you might have another question. Well, what if I lost my job? What if I got married? What if I had another child? Well, if you had any of these significant life changes that could affect how much money you're eligible for, you will need to update this information once again, but this is in a different IRS online tool. It's separate from the non-filer tool. So changes in dependents, marital status, income, however, they cannot be made until later on in the summer, guys. So as long as the information is updated this year, the IRS will give you back pay for any missed monthly credits. So that's good. So as long as you update the information this year, you're going to get back payments for any missed monthly credits. When will the monthly expanded credit end? This credit ends in December, guys. So you expect to get payments up to December. Now, Biden is actually trying to extend this and make it a 4-year extension for it. But, however, this is going to need congressional approval. Other Democrats have also called for the making of this expansion permanent. Now, guys, I know this, we all agree with this. This should be extended 4 years like Biden wants to, and definitely, we will definitely agree with a permanent expansion that is suggested by the Democrats, because we could all use this. We all have children. They go to school. We have to pay for their clothes. We have to pay for their lunch money. We also have to pay for their projects, and, you know, let's face it, all of our children have to eat. We have to eat too, so we have to pay for all that. And this will greatly help us, this child tax credit, and especially if they would expand it permanently, or even, you know, Biden would extend it for 4 years. Now, you might be thinking, well, how can this money be used? Well, unlike the other benefits, such as if you have food stamps or housing vouchers, which you have to use those specifically what they're meant for, the child tax credit is unrestricted. So there you have it, guys. That is the child tax credit, and I'm going to open the website up here. Here is the website, the child tax credit upon portal website. Okay, and you can actually go in here. It shows you how it works. It shows you what you need. And if you click on manage advanced payments, it gives you some information on how to use the tool. You click on manage advanced payments, and you can go in here and you can actually create an ID if you don't have one already. The IRS says you can use your IRS username, but if you don't have one, you can also create an account with the ID.me. It is a trusted website, so it's right there. You just go in there, you click on it. If you already have an ID.me, or you have the existing IRS username, there's a link to click on it. Or like I mentioned, at the bottom, you can create a new account. Okay, and you can go ahead and do that if you need to. So, and I'll have the link for all these web pages here at the bottom in my comment section of my YouTube channel. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for listening in. I hope you find this information beneficial and useful. Please get this free money if you're eligible. Check it out, and you know, don't wait. I'm going to be posting some more videos, a new one every day. I'm going to post another video tomorrow. So please look out for my videos. Please like and subscribe. Thank you right at the bottom. And please comment on this, whether you think that Biden should continue to every year make this child tax credit permanent, or how it would benefit. Do you think it would benefit the American families that really need this? Just give me a comment at the bottom. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Have a blessed day.